look, let me just be completely honest with you, okay? What turns me on the most, no homo, about any game is how the game feels, how the game plays, what the game looks like, gameplay, right? With that being said, I cannot wait to see what this upcoming JoJo mobile gacha game looks like, how the gameplay will feel, what the gameplay will actually play like, right? And basically in today's video, I'm going to go through past JoJo gacha games, take a look at their gameplay, analyze that gameplay, see what we could possibly expect, and then talk about what I would like to see. But before we even get into that, I want you guys to let me know what you would like to see gameplay-wise from a new upcoming JoJo gacha game. I think JoJo is going to be very, very, very unique because it's not just as simple as two characters fighting, right? Like I think the stands in JoJo making a game around the franchise itself sort of difficult, right? And to fit it all into like a mobile game, it's very, very, very interesting to me how they're gonna, cover this. So again, let me know what you guys think. Let's hop straight into this video. Actually, we just hit 5,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for the insane amount of support. I will have like a commemorative 24-hour stream that I will do. So if you guys want to be a part of that, well, you know what you got to do. But I do appreciate you guys. Let's hop straight into this video. So right now, I am on the official website for the upcoming JoJo gacha game. This is the website, thing to visit if you want to visit this. This will continue. This website will basically continue to be updated as news comes out. But as right now, there's not too much to this. I've already covered this in past videos to make sure to check that stuff out if you are interested in that. But the first game I want to analyze and see if they could possibly introduce this into, in one way or another, into this new game is going to be Pitter Patter Pop. Now, Pitter Patter Pop, I have not played extensively. All right, I have a decent amount of time playing the game, but like since there's like no translation, like I didn't really look up translations. I didn't really know what's going on. I don't speak Japanese, right? So I don't really know what's going on half the time. It seemed like a Candy Crush type of feel to the game, and I'm gonna say right now, I'm not someone who's all about 3D models and 3D gameplay. Like that's not me. I'm into things that are unique, right? Things that you don't really see too much. So Candy Crush, style gameplay for a JoJo gacha game is cool, but I don't think this is the best way, right, to make us feel excited when using and pulling new characters, if that makes sense. Like, since we already have this, right? So let's say I'm summoning for a new Dio. I want this Dio to look good. I want this Dio. I just want everything to look good. But again, I don't really care. I care about obviously how the gameplay looks, but I don't really have. I'm open to anything. I'm open to everything. And if they decide to do some type of Candy Crush type of style, I'm completely open with it. What if they did like a Candy Crush with mixed with like a 3D thing, right? Like you really never know. And I'm open to anything, but I don't know if they go with this style of gameplay, if this is going to be the most eye-catching, the most attention-grabbing form of gameplay. But again, this game has been around for how long? Quite some time, right? So obviously, and I think a lot of people still do play this game. I don't know why these games aren't global, and it kind of scares me to be honest. Like Pitter Patter Pop, Stardust Shooters, which rest in peace. I did summons on that game. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, but yeah, I'll link those summons. My last summons ever on Stardust Shooters. I'll link it like somewhere above this video right now. But anyways, it's unique, right? But again, like I said, I don't really know if it's the best way to go about it. However, I will say this though. If this is not the main form of gameplay, but there's a specific mode or a specific, quest or something that changes your characters into this, I would be 100% down for that, right? And I'll get more into that in just a little bit later. And then next, obviously, we have Stardust Shooters. Again, rest in peace. Now, Stardust Shooters was another very, very interesting way to, when it comes to gameplay. Like, this is something I would actually never have thought of. And this is like just a quick demonstration here. Basically, the way it works, they have a whole thing here about it too. It says combat is done when the player pulling on one of their available units and then releasing it. So it's sort of like think of like the not ping pong. There's like an old dude, I forgot the name of the game, but Basically, it's like each character is like it's a little metal thing, and you can like swipe or pull on the metal, release it, and then it's like it hits all the characters on the screen and stuff. I forgot the name of the old arcade game. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comment section right now. But this right here is a very, very, very interesting way to approach the game, right? Once one of the medals actually hits one of the character will pop out, the stand will pop out. The animations for this game were actually pretty dope, being that this game is 7 years old, or was 7 years old, sorry, before it got, you know, Hokkai'd. But like, honestly, again, if this was the main mode, a main way the gameplay looked, I wouldn't be the biggest fan of it, because A, we already have something like that. However, again, if there was a mode or quest or something that put your characters into this format, like, I think that'd be really cool. Like, imagine this upcoming game has a Stardust Shooters mode, or like some mode that pays tribute to this game and then puts your characters into this format for you guys to play. I think that'd be really cool, right? I think if I were to pull let's just assume, right? And I have this game pulled up here as well, Eyes of Heaven. Now, the reason why I pulled this up, because, you know, obviously I think you guys are pretty familiar with this game, JoJo's Eyes of Heaven, all the gameplay and stuff, the cool, you know, dual super text and stuff like that. So what if this game, right, had 3D animations? Let's just say it was 3D renders, 3D animations, 3D, you know, models, whatever the case may be, and that was the main way this game worked. However, if you brought this unit into, let's say there was like a, you know, a ping pong mode, you get the point, right? Let's just say there's some random mode, then that character, the format and the way that character works is changed into this type of layout, so you can interact with your characters in many different ways. To me, that would be really, really cool. Again, this right here is another great example. Let's say you pull as Giorno, right? And he's stand, obviously golden experience. So let's say, you know, you pull Giorno, and, you know, you're using him like this 3D model, and then you enter let's say there's a limited time mode where you can collect a bunch of rewards, but the mode looks like this. I would 100% be down for this, because again, I'm being able to pull any character I want, and well, not any, like, RNG is still a factor, right? You get the point. I can just use whatever character I want that I have, and see them interact with the game and look different. I think honestly that's a very, very you know, cool concept that they should definitely look into doing. Now, Dokkan, if you guys are familiar with Dokkan, the other game I play on my channel right now, well, the only game I play on my channel right now besides this game when it comes out, Dokkan actually had a very old mode called Battlefield, which is still a thing now, but they revamped it. Battlefield was really interesting, because they completely changed the way the units worked, right? Like, you would slide a unit onto the field, they would swipe up. Like, it was really interesting way of changing the way the characters looked and the characters worked in the game, and I'm 100% down for the gameplays to change depending on the mode you're in, right? So let me know what you guys think about that. 3D renders, again, would probably be the next form of possible gameplay, and the one issue I see with 3D gameplay when it comes to a mobile game is how graphic intensive they would probably make it, because I know, like, Genshin Impact, for example, on mobile literally just destroys your phone with how graphic intensive it is. And the last thing I would want to do is to, you know, play this game at the expense of my phone, right? Like, because then I won't be able to play the game anymore, obviously. But like, hopefully, if it is going to be 3D, it's not going to be too bad. Like, maybe something like Dragon Ball Legends, right? Because Dragon Ball Legends does have 3D models that look actually really good. So it could be some form of that. And another really interesting thing I want to talk about really quick, if we scroll down here, there's like this tournament bracket thing. I don't really know what this is for specific. Oh, actually, is this for the Lone Survivor? There's a JoJo a battle royale called Lone. Is it called Lone Survivor? Something like that. This could be no. This is combination. Never mind. Okay, cool. So it would be really cool if, again, this would be an example of a mode. Let's say there was a mode called some type of tournament or something in JoJo, right? This was the mode, and once you entered this mode, you entered a completely new type of gameplay, right? Your characters would work differently. That would probably be asking way too much. I think having your characters look like completely different in 3 different modes could be a lot to ask for, and I completely understand that. But at the same time, you never really know, right? This JoJo game could set the new precedent for what's possible with JoJo when it comes to mobile games. So we really never know. Now, I also have this pulled up here. Now, this is Dokkan. Obviously, there's two things I'm going to talk about here when it comes to Dokkan. Dokkan is a quote-unquote bubble tapping game, which, I mean, technically, it looks like that. It's a lot more than that, obviously. But this is the way the gameplay works in the game. I mean, you load into an event, you click some numbers, you go through the stages, you fight the last boss. Not every single stage has it like this, by the way, but can I click out of here, please? Thank you. And then once you actually fight the enemy, you're trying to, collect orbs. Again, it's pretty difficult to explain, but, it's not as simple as what it looks. If this, the reason why I would not be a fan of this gameplay is because I'm already used to it. Like, I play Dokkan every single day, multiple hours a day. So, it's not, like, I'm already used to this. I want something refresh. One of the biggest reasons I'm looking forward to this game is not only because I really, really love JoJo. And obviously, I mean, I'm really excited to play any JoJo gacha game. I want to grow with a game. I want to grow with a JoJo game, right? But I'm looking for something refreshing, right? I've been playing Dokkan so much. I'm not saying I'm getting tired of Dokkan. I love Dokkan. I would never stop playing Dokkan. But it's always nice to feel refreshed with a new type of game, especially something that you feel like you're really, really going to enjoy. So that's why I'm super excited about this. Again, Dokkan gameplay, not too difficult to understand, but I would not really enjoy something like this because, again, I'm already used to it. And, I mean, something like this could be interesting, like moving through a specific stage to get to an enemy. I don't know how that would work in JoJo, but again, why not, right? I know in Stardust Shooters, it didn't really work like this. Like, you just moved up in the story, you clicked on the, you clicked on the next story, clicked on the mission, and then you just hopped in and started fighting, right? So, honestly, I would probably prefer that, but you really never know with what they could do here. Another thing I really want to mention when it comes to this JoJo Gacha game is that, and this is not really on the gameplay side, but something I'm really interested in. And you guys can let me know how interested you guys would be in this. But when it comes to a story mode, because as you guys know, Dragon Ball Legends has a story mode. Well, obviously, the Stardust Shooters had a story mode. I'm sure Pitter Patter Pop has some sort of story mode. I would have to assume, right? Because I didn't play it too much, but I would assume it has a story mode. Dokkan has a story mode or quest mode. I would really want this JoJo game to have a quest mode, obviously a story mode of some sort, but instead of, think of like Xenoverse. If anyone has played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, or if you guys played Xenoverse and you guys know how your character, your custom created character, goes through the story and alters things, or things are altered and your character has to go ahead and fix things, right? So what if this JoJo game, there was a new character, and this is also similar to Legends, where they created Shallot that's exclusive to Legends, right? What if this JoJo game, it created a new unit, or a new, JoJo character, but only exclusive, okay, to this game? A completely exclusive character, stand, all that good stuff. And the character were just to get stronger as we progress through the story, but they interact with people like Jonathan, with Dio, with Jotaro, with Giorno, all that type of stuff. So, like, it's like their own story within the story line of JoJo, right? And again, they have their own stand. Maybe in part 5, they get the Requiem instead of Giorno, right? I think that'd be really, really cool. So, yeah, guys, just let me know what you guys think. I think something like that would be really, really interesting. But again, how they pull that off is going to be it's going to be almost extremely dependent on what the gameplay looks like. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather enjoy a custom, like a new character that we grow with in the story, in a fashion like, 3D models, or in a fashion like maybe this, compared to something like this, right? I'm not the biggest fan of this gameplay, but again, if there was a specific mode just dedicated to that, I really wouldn't mind. But again, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.